You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's 70 Mounts of the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Arches. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you were up. And let's see what the hell Artie's doing. Sure enough, Artie's disappeared. Oh yeah, well, he'll be alright. We'll just call for him. Not really a big forest anyway. Dev, that's where the shotgun guy is. Oh fuck, I forgot. Dev stares at the tree line, hopefully. Dev, we've got to go get him. Well, he shouldn't be far in at all. Anyway, we can warn him real quick, but let's keep our voices down. They get up and move towards the forest. Dev wants to tell Cameron to wait on the road, but at the same time, he's worried about losing him again right after finding him. Somehow, this seemingly innocuous patch of trees is even more ominous during the day. Artie? Dev whispers loudly into the trees, holding Cameron's paw as they descend into the ditch and over onto the forest side. They only take a few steps into the trees before Artie calls back, Yo! Just taking a whiz! Figured you guys wouldn't want me staring. Dude, shut up! Dev continues to shout, whisper. Oh, what's up? Devin can see movement from Artie now. Some of the bushes about 10 feet ahead of them are shifting. This is where that shotgun hick yelled at us. Oh, well, I'm almost done anyway. Dev sighs and notices Cameron with his ears low, looking anxious. You alright, baby? Do you feel like radio static? It's really loud. Dev listens, but only hears some wind through the trees. I think it's just the leaves, honey. But then there's something, maybe what could be described as static. Actually... Jesus! He jumps as his phone's notification sound goes off. Well, I definitely heard that. I do think it's just the wind, but I'm hearing it too. He takes out his phone, seeing that an email managed to get through. Cottage Inn reservations. Important booking information. Due to the ongoing public health emergency, all reservations have been canceled. We sincerely apologize. The notification banner cuts off there, and the surreal message makes Devin feel like they're isolated from the world now more than ever. He wonders if he should try to call the police, even though he still only has one bar. At this point, he'd be willing to just let the authorities know that they're stranded before anything else can happen. And something out of the corner of his eye catches his attention. Looks like the wall of a structure of some kind, beige and peeling. Hard to see through all the leaves and branches. Devin holds up his paw in front of Cameron, signaling for him to stay put before taking a few cautious steps further into the forest. He thinks it's a trailer, one that looks so run down that he wouldn't be surprised if it's abandoned. What unsettles him is that it's buried so deep behind the trees. It's like it's meant to be hidden. He can try to make a call further down the road, away from whatever that is. I'm here! No need to check on me. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna try to make a call on the road, but we're going straight. The look on Artie's face makes the bear pause. What? What the fuck? His voice is quiet, but his tone is one of confusion and shock, staring over Devin's shoulder. Devin feels dread creep over him. Not sure how something else could be happening right now. Something so terrible that Artie has that look. Uh-oh. Cameron stands where he left him. Oddly enough, he doesn't even seem to be paying attention to them. He's staring up towards the trees, and Devin can see his eyes darting from left to right. His ears are laying back, twitching, like he's hearing something that's too loud. His breathing is heavy, and Devin can see his chest heaving. He's panicking again, but the reason for it is clear. But a single second is all Dev has to see it. And to hear it. And then it drops onto Cameron. Cameron is suffocating. Just moments ago, he'd been gasping for breath, feeling the invisible dread creep up his back, the deafening static growing in his ears. But now it's completely black, and something has its limbs around him, fingers over his mouth and nostrils. He thrashes around, or at least he tries to. He goes through the motions, but there's no sensation of movement. A straining inhale of air drones right next to his ear, the thing pressing its head to the side of his face. Cameron begs it to let go, tries to call for help. Devin was in front of him only seconds ago. Or minutes. The voice in his head returns. Or hours. Or has it been years? It doesn't matter when you're dead. Cameron does think that he's died, that he's in hell, because of course he'd end up there. There is no hell. This is death. This is what happens to everyone, Cameron. Cameron realizes then that it's not the thing holding on to him that's speaking to him. He because now is when it starts to speak, but it's not a voice he expects. No! Get away! Oh. No! Get away! A woman's voice. Yeah, I already did that. Okay. Stupid fucking cunt! Cheating whore! A man's voice, a sickening thud. The tone of the static changes and Cameron knows he's listening to something different, a different moment. He's dead. He can stop now. Nah, he's still twitching. And it continues. What sounds like someone screaming through a gag. A woman sobbing, a man begging. Then there's a shift. Though most of the voices were women, they become almost exclusively young men. If you let me go, I won't tell anyone, I swear to God! No me mats, por favor! Stop! Stop! Just stop! And the voices blend together and go on and on and on. Meanwhile, Cameron goes limp, giving up, feeling as one with the voice that comes next. Why don't you just kill her? Or why don't you just kill me? Let me do that. Let me do that again. Why don't you just kill me? There we go. God, this game is fucking dark. I also figure that people who make some of the darkest shit also tend to be the happiest people because they're letting all of their, like, inner darkness out. Devin watches as Cameron's body just goes limp, and though he tries to leap forward and catch him, the coyote slips to the ground at his feet. The bear instantly picks him up, or tries to, though it's something he'd done many times before. He'd never done it while Cameron was so completely lifeless, and he struggles with the coyote's dead weight. Cameron! Cameron! He lays the coyote out on his back, hoping he just wakes up. What was that? Dude, what the hell was that thing? Whatever it was, it just seemed to absorb into Cameron, disappearing in an instant. Devin doesn't care. 2 days ago, he would have thought he'd almost give anything to see something like that. No, now it doesn't seem to matter at all. Cameron's chest that had been heaving seconds ago isn't moving at all now. Fuck! Fuck! Artie, he's not breathing, man! What do we do? Holy shit! Maybe chest compressions, right? Right? The panic is threatening to overwhelm the bear, his peripheral vision dimming, going dark, and he has to rest a paw next to Cameron's head to steady himself. He can't pass out now, otherwise Cameron would only have Artie to help him, and the cat is seemingly frozen, his fingers twisting into his head fur. Why is this even happening? Why would he just stop breathing? Devin tries to tilt Cameron's head back, straighten his torso so he can breathe. Come on, breathe, Cam! Just breathe, please! Devin rubs at Cameron's chest. It's such a desperate, useless gesture. Do you know how to do CPR? No! Dev readies himself, wishing he could remember a single useful thing from the one day he learned about CPR in high school. And all he remembers is tittering with his classmates about the female mannequin's chest and how they had to touch it. His vision blurs as he uselessly places his paws, one over the other on Cameron's chest, and then a droning, ragged wheeze comes to the coyote's mouth. Oh my god, Cam! Another labored wheeze. He's breathing! He's breathing, right? That's right, Cam. Keep going, baby! He is, but it's still strained, like something heavy is on his chest. Not sure of what else to do, Devin pulls Cameron into a sitting position, leaning the coyote against his body, and Cameron gasps. Oh, thank fucking God! Just keep breathing like that, honey! Yes! Even Artie is crying, wiping his eyes as he laughs. But what just attacked him? You saw that thing, right, or am I crazy? Devin shakes his head. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Now Devin just needs Cameron to regain consciousness, so he knows he's okay for sure. Never had he seen evidence of or believed that the supernatural could physically harm the living. Let's get out of this forest, dude, in case it comes back. Yeah, alright. He's very careful with how he moves Cameron, terrified that his breathing might stop again. But as he stands, cradling Cameron in his arms, he looks up. Standing 20 feet away toward that trailer is another bear. He's holding a shotgun. Devin stares, feeling himself become oddly detached from the situation. His mind is still overwhelmed with what just happened to Cameron. That's what he wants to focus on, but the shotgun has his attention now, and for just a moment, Devin thinks about just running. If he applies logic to this situation, he assumes the other bear won't shoot, but something in his eyes. Something is off. So, Devin says what he hopes will make clear to this other bear that they're not a threat. We need help! We're stranded and our friend is unconscious! The old-looking bear focuses on him for several seconds. Devin hears the rustling of dead leaves and foliage next to him as Arturo moves. Suddenly the bear swings the shotgun around to point to Devin's right. Don't you move, boy! Hey, I'm sorry, don't shoot! Arturo sounds terrified, his voice strained and high-pitched. The old bear stares at Artie for several seconds before pointing the shotgun down toward the ground, but only slightly. The bear gestures at the coyote. You doing something to him? What? Doing something? No, we're just trying to help him. Something attacked him. We need to get help. The older bear grimaces. What do you mean, something? Dev hesitates, at least until the gun is shifted in his direction. No, wait! I'm not waiting. You showed up on my property making all kinds of sounds, and you're standing there with a knocked-out yoke. Hey, we didn't do anything to him. We're just trying to help, the bear growls. I don't care if you're trying to help him or trying to fuck him. I want to know the truth. Not that something happened. The standoff continues for a few more seconds before Dev jumps in again. It was something dark, like a shadow. I called it something because I didn't get a chance to see it, but it jumped on him and disappeared. Devin realizes what he's saying as he says it and half expects to be shot for saying something so stupid. I swear to God this would happen. The older bear's eyes flick to Artie, and the cat quickly throws his support behind the ridiculous statement. Yeah, that's what happened. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was there. It was dark and had red eyes or some shit. I don't even think we should be out here right now. Devin once again wants to tell Artie to shut up, but saying more is only going to make the situation worse. But instead of getting angry, an odd expression comes over the other bear's face, one that Devin can't quite decipher. Then he finally speaks, casually bringing the shotgun up to rest over his shoulder. And it jumped on him, that yote there? Yeah. Alrighty, so I'm guessing y'all are on some drugs or some shit. No. Using out in the heat ain't ever a smart idea. We weren't. Devin trails off, realizing this doesn't matter at all right now. We need to get him help. He's not waking up. Devin kneels, resting Cameron on the ground as he half props him up, needing to rest his hiring arms. There's a pause in which the other bear just stares down at them, a pause that's long enough that Dev opens his mouth to speak again. That's fine when the older bear seems to break out of his trance. Ugh! Shit, of course. Sorry about the gun and all. It's just that I always get a bunch of coots on my property every now and then. Devin looks up at the suddenly friendly bear. In the back of his mind, he thinks he can almost hear sirens. Very familiar sirens. Shit's not even loaded. The bear grunts as he brings a shotgun forward, pointing it back toward the ground before it seems to break in half as the cock suddenly drops down. The bear turns to show them that the barrels are empty. It actually does make Devin feel a bit better, even if the gun had been pointed at them just minutes ago. The bear then... Cat, what are you doing in here? No, come over here. There you go. The bear then closes it with a gap. So, I think your best bet is to call the proper authorities so they can get some help out here. Do you know how we can do that? There's no service here. Of course there ain't. There is service just outside of town, to the east. Works whenever I go out there to make a call. Devin's heart leaps in his chest at the idea that there might actually be a quick way out of this situation. Alright, y'all, I'm actually going to go ahead and pause it right there so I can get this little stinker out of my recording room. Dummy, you little dummy! Oh, he's such a little sweetheart. He's so clingy. So clingy. His name is Sapphire, if y'all want to know. Sapphire, he's a good boy. Good lord. Alright, thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I love you all, and I'm going to carry this little cat out of this room. Alright, bye-bye!